In theory, that ought to be better. Hopefully. Thanks for that. I had just rebooted my Bluetooth, everything disconnected. And yes, it is evening. It's 7 p.m. and dark. Okay, it's been a while since I had to join Postgres because we're using MySQL these days at work. Postgres, no, pSQL cheat sheet is what I need. I've even forgotten all the backslash commands. Yep, 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 yep. L. Okay, so it's created a few little things. I'm doing all right, thanks, mate. I'm doing all right. I've just finished sorting out dinner and got a cup of tea, and I'm settling in for a little bit of Supabase interaction with Rust. See if we can get the uh, Twitch robot storing stuff in the database. Yeah, so nothing terribly flash going on in there. All good. It hasn't even created anything yet. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking? 714. Um, all right, cool. So what do I need in order to do any kind of interaction? Database migrations. So just SQL, very fine with that. So we like to use Supabase migration, new, and we certainly won't call it employees table, but let's try migration, new, users. Okay, see what's in that. Absolutely nothing. All right, so let's go with create table users. ID begin, primary key generated always as identity, that's fine. Name text, email text. We won't be storing emails, I don't think. Created at is fine. We'll probably add a deleted at. And a updated at. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the ads totally interrupted you. I'm sorry. I'm doing good. We finished up with dinner and I'm just settling in for a bit of Rust and SQL interaction, trying to get the Twitch bot to store some things. Gonna lurk, working on your game, very cool. And I was a bit focused. A bug which wasn't a goddamn bug, and missing knowledge about debug log. Yep. I have had many bugs that weren't actually bugs. The problem exists between chair and keyboard. Well, thanks for looking. I appreciate it. What was for dinner? I made some stew last night, and we had the leftovers with some veggies. It's delicious. Updated our timestamp TZ. What else are we going to need? Potentially pronunciation, but let's not go there yet. Um, I used to have this really cool thing trigger for updating timestamps, but we'll ignore it for now. Name text is not null and potentially unique. I think that would be a good idea. I can't even remember. Leftover stew, delicious like leftover goulash or rouladen. Oh, rouladen. I have heard of that. Yeah, leftovers get better the second day, right? Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. Beef roulade filled with bacon, onions, mustard, and pickles. Okay, yep, I can definitely get with that. I thought you could do inline unique. You can totally do inline unique. Back to the game. Hear you later. Cheers, man. Good luck with it. Okay. Anything else that we can think of for right now? I don't think so. Let's start our migration. Supabase DB reset. Okay. Hey, Finny Slam. Thanks for the alert. I hope your snacks went over well. No, I haven't got PGCLI at the moment. Wow. That's been a while. PGCLI, get that installed. Oh, whoops. Close the wrong terminal. There we go. Okay. Um, Now, hopefully, we should have. Okay, so it's just called Postgres. All right. So, and extensions and users. All right. Um, oh, I can't remember. It's been too long. MySQL's infected my brain. think it might just be like that. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. So far it's just a good system for migrations. Oh, that's okay. Um, cool. What's next on the agenda? Modify your employee table. What we will do is um, we will add a first chat. Uh, First chat or substance or hmm, maybe let's go with yeah, we could go with first chat just as an example. Okay, so now I take it, I do it again. Oh, you create a new migration file. I see. Okay, yep, fair enough. Totally reasonable. So we'll go Supabase migration new users first chat, users first chat, alter table. If exists public, oh yep, users add add yeah add first chat timestamp tz. Yeah, something like that, and then we'll reset again, I presume. Yeah, fair enough. Playing a bit slow. I guess it's just trashing it and adding things from scratch. Okay, so we should be able to. And D users. And there it is, first chat. All right, cool. Now, blah, 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 add a new column, add sample data, seed data, Supabase seed SQL. Sure. Insert into public users. Just name. Values. Basic. And eloquent robot. Oh, Supabase DB reset. Okay, so basically the message is that it will update everything every time you reset. Fair enough. Cool. All right. What's next? You now see the employees table along with your C data in the dashboard. What dashboard? Haven't even looked at that yet. It's great if you know SQL and are comfortable creating tables and columns. You can still use the dashboard to create tables and columns. Whereabouts is my dashboard? It'll be on a port somewhere, no doubt. I don't suppose it's on localhost 3000. Because that'll actually be a bit annoying if it is, since I'm already using it. Yep, good. Where does the dashboard live? Docker containers, blah blah. Okay, so really, I see 54323, not 322. All right, 54323. There we go. Client libraries and everything except Rust. Pretty sure there is one. I heard there was one. I hope there's one. Table editor, public, new table, and users. And then we've got users, RLS disabled. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Diffing changes. Use CLI to diff and create migrations. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Deploy. Don't want to do that. Deploy database changes. Don't want to do that. Deploy edge functions. Use auth locally. Update your project Supabase config that gets run, created after running Supabase init. Add any providers you want and set it enable to true. Okay. Sync storage buckets. I do not have any storage buckets. Local logging. Rely on the Supabase analytics server, not enabled by default. Okay, we'll think about that in a bit. Not as feature complete. You cannot update your project settings. CLI version determines the local version of Studio used. Fair enough. Managing environments. Integrates with GitHub Actions. Interesting. Okay. Don't know that I'm probably going to do that. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Managing config and secrets. All right. So let's look at the Rust Supabase, which there will be, I'm sure. Oh, okay. So Postgres, all right. Postgres RS. Postgres client-side library. An ORM interface? I don't think I want that. I have a deep distrust of ORMs. ORMs. Manual CRUD programming, blah, blah, blah. Server RESTful API from any Postgres database. I don't want that either. All I want to understand the real-time part of this a little bit more. Uh, generate types from your database. TypeScript, nope. Automated testing. Use the CLI to run tests. Interesting. Oh, the edge functions and so on. Backup. Okay. So how do I find out about the real-time stuff? Send and receive messages to connected clients. Globally distributed cluster of real-time servers. Don't really care much about that. Real-time is disabled. Okay. Control which tables broadcast changes by selecting source and toggling each tab. Can you do this in a config file of some sort? Postgres sends database changes to a publication. By managing this publication, you can control which data is broadcast. Okay. So this is in table publications on the sidebar. Real time. Real time off. Enable real time. Okay. Click on publications on the sidebar. Here we go. Replication. I see no publication. Okay. Insert, update, delete, truncate. Migrations, indexes, enumerated types. I do not see publications. Is that because we're local? Oh, okay. Alter publication, Supabase real-time, add table to-dos, which I think I'm already doing. Supabase subscribe. Okay, so Rust, Supabase subscribe. Supabase Rust SDK. Where do I get this from? Just Supabase. All right, this I can do. Cool. V000. Interesting version number there. Gotta love it. Okay. Initialize the client. You can now perform various database operations using the client. To subscribe to changes, handle errors and manage subscriptions in your application logic. Thanks. All right, Supabase auth and Rust explained. Accessing external collections. Is this what to do? Select blah, execute. Oh wait. All right. So it's all hopefully Tokyo friendly. The question is, do we have yet another concurrent Tokyo task running, which does our kind of databasey stuff? Is that the way things work? Or do I potentially block on, I mean, how many tasks do I want? It might be better to just manage the database stuff from Event Sub. Is the Event Sub currently running? Might be a good idea to just get that working. And then proceed to do some database stuff from there. None of these things are currently used. Twitch is going to close that connection, which is probably going to exit the thing. Let's find that out. Are we echoing anything that we shouldn't? No, it should be reasonably safe to run from a terminal in the editor on stream. All right, so let's just check and see if anything breaks. See, I might switch to using a little separate window. Just crank this down a bit. And yeah, so okay. Yep, that's reasonable because one password's not running at all. So let's start there. Just get that happening off screen. Okay, let's try that again. To find out how to trust certain applications too. It's just throwing open a browser, which I will move off screen as well. There's no need for that to be there. Okay, yep, awesome. So everything's back to where it was beforehand. We've got Twitch IRC doing things. We've got Event Sub opening, but of course, because we don't authenticate immediately, within 10 seconds, Twitch closes the connection, which is what it's supposed to do. All right, cool. That's the case. We could authenticate using much the same process as we did for the chat version, which was state updated, notified, await. And we'll use that get token function, probably reuse that. In fact, we might move it to the OIDC mod. Which is going to take a couple of imports. We want the standard sync arc and we want standard sync mutex. Beautiful. What are we missing? OIDC state. Nice one. Okay, then we can close that and go back here. Not here. Not here. Not there. That is chat. Yep. So that's going to fail there. We'll import that. Nice one. And then we'll do very much the same thing with our event subcode. So running the initial stuff is connect. Now, what's the function that gets called first? Listener. All right, so we'll probably put this in here. Getting all of that good stuff there. Notify is actually state updated. This needs to be imported. And this is an import also. Nice one. Okay, now we need to find out from Twitch API how to authenticate that connection. or just stray away from the Supabase stuff for a short time. And I want my getting started docs. That's right, the examples. So the event sub WebSocket was the stuff I was doing. I'm actually not sure because now that I've got that token, I can do pretty much whatever I want. So what's the difference between event sub WebSocket and event sub? To run the server example, you need to be a server with a URL and have HTTPS via TLS. Behind a reverse proxy, or you've set up this example to handle that. I'm definitely not behind a reverse proxy, so we might skip that for now. So we'll go back to the WebSocket one. And look for authentication. I can get the Helix client, but I don't think I need it yet. Access token, user token, which I've already got. Get the user ID of the channel we want to listen to. And the client is created with the token. So what I've got now is where's the client? Tokyo Tungstenite connect async with config. That does not look like what we were doing here. Oh, that's for a Helix client. So where's the WebSocket bit? There we go. Session ID, user token, client, user type, connect URL options. Yeah. Connect async with config, some config. And where does the config come from? Oh, this is an import, isn't it? Oh no, here we go. WebSocket config. Right, this one. Sure. Run the WebSocket subscriber. self-connect away, and then loop. Where's the token actually used? Or where is this actually used? Process welcome message. Create event subscription. Okay, so this is where we get into the good stuff. All right. So I've got process message. I haven't got process welcome message yet. Async function process welcome message. I'm gonna need what? I'm gonna need the client. And this is quite clever the way that they've done this because they've used a client that's available to the whole struct, which is smart. I wonder if I should emulate this. How do they create this object? Let's look in main here for WebSocket client. Getting the token, user ID. Oh, here we go, WebSocket client. Yeah, I kind of like the way they do that, with the caveat that I also want it to be able to use the channels. So let's try it. Let's take their file. And we'll just abstract. Don't want tracing. Don't necessarily need all this yet. Think about that. Okay. So this seems sensible. Session ID, sure. Token, yeah, I guess that's okay. It'll just be the auth token, the access token. The client, okay. Giving it a static lifetime. The user ID of the channel we want to listen to. And the URL, the WebSocket URL. Okay. That seems fine. Sure. Okay. Don't want tracing. Self-connect, or wait. Okay, so this is our main loop, basically. Future stream X next. We get the tracing. Text note error protocol, blah, blah, blah. Connection was sent, an unexpected frame was reset, reestablishing it. And message context. Okay. And we'll just get rid of that. No tracing. Pass the message into a event sub WebSocket data. Handle the events you want to listen to. Sure. Okay. Revocation. IR bail. That's a new one. What exactly does that do? It's very well named. Oh, okay. It's equivalent to return IR error. That's cool. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. That's helpful. All right. Makes sense. Message closes to do. Quite sure what's going on there. Okay. Process welcome message. Check if the token is expired. If it is, request a new token. Yeah, this is not going to fly right now, but I think we will have some kind of flow like that. So in the meantime, grab new token via refresh flow. Hopefully should be rare if we refresh promptly. So let's go with println. Yeah, we don't have tracing info. really surprised that works. I thought it was an IR feature. I don't think it does work actually. We'll just see once Rust Analyzer actually comes back online. In fact, what the hell? Okay. Um, and then we might actually use our bail um, token expired bailing. Yeah, Rust Analyzer is not keeping up. Maybe it can't yet. Transport, create bin subscription, channel V1 ban, channel ban V1, transport clone self token, create a bin subscription, unban. Okay, cool. I need to know what all of those are. Um, uh, subscribe to ban and unban. Okay. So I think we'll gradually start commenting some of this out. That's why I was having trouble. And then now we're going to start running into imports. Oh, oh God. All right, that one. Now options, opts. Is it even actually used? Hmm. Might comment that one out for a sec. Hey, fair enough, Sigma. The Supabase I did a little bit with this evening. I'm actually distracting off into getting the event sub stuff working, which I need to do first, and then back to Supabase, so that I have something to put in the database. But yeah, the idea is to have a real-time database serving the back end of it, so that we can have the bot responding to events from there. The Twitch bot. and eventually probably the overlay. Um, so yeah, have event sub dumping things into Supabase and having the other tasks pick it up and do things with it. All fun and games. Now, types user ID. Twitch types, yeah, that's the one. What else is broken? That needs to go away. That needs to go away. Sure. Oh yeah. No method name instrument. That's because I don't want one. What's next? That will be that one there. That one there. That one. Pull all the types out. Very cool. Yep, that's that one. Cool. What else we got going on? Return type references an anonymous lifetime which is not constrained by the function input types lifetimes. Lifetimes appearing in an associated or opaque type are not considered constrained. Interesting. Let's fix the other errors first, and then we'll circle back to that. Ah, yeah, I thought so. Just didn't have the import. Struct Twitch L2 user token. What's the trait? Is elapsed. Have to find that one out. Twitch IRC or Twitch API? Twitch API, I believe. Yep, get all of these. Twitch token. Oh, okay, Twitch token. All right, Twitch to Twitch token. Twitch token. Let's just ignore those for a minute. All right, we made it through relatively unscathed. So I think probably what we'll end up doing is starting from, we'll probably rename this one and just end up using that to launch our new struct. So that we can use this code. There's not much point in calling it listener. Is there? Yeah, I suppose we can. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing this though. Instead, we'll use their example, go back to main, And what do we got here? There we go. This little puppy. The only thing is, we're already spawning, so we're probably not going to do that bit. So let's go here, get rid of this, and WebSocket client run. Oh wait. Okay, so let's look at the token. That's going to be access token, and we might need to create it in some way. No, apparently not. Client is right. That's the result of connect, which I think I just deleted. Oh, the Helix client? That's what we're talking about? Okay, I have that somewhere. Yeah, this one. Okay, so hmm, okay, so client's been provided. WebSocket client is undeclared. Oh yeah, because we're using what we've already defined. Here we go. User token, hopefully new, or is there an into? Always look for an into. Nope. So user token has what? User token new, I guess. Access token, refresh token, validated, and client secret. Blimey. Well, I've got access token. Uh, User token from the OAuth implicit code flow. No. Oh, OAuth authorization code flow. Used for requests that need an authenticated user. Sure. See user token builder for authenticating the user using the OAuth authorization code flow. User token builder. Get a token with your OAuth. Okay, so I guess this is similar to what I just did with the OIDC stuff. Uh, User token from token, client token. Oh, wait. All right. User token from token will be a main way to create user tokens. User token builder can be used to create a token from scratch. via the authorization code flow. So I could have used that. Well, that kind of sucks. But not via OADC, right? Hang on. Yeah. All right. Let's just skip past that for a sec. Um, we don't need that. ROM token, access token, from an existing user token, retrieves login, client ID, and scopes. Oh, okay. So that's not the same thing as an access token. User token from token, client, access token from. Huh. Okay, this is different again. I'll create feature client only. Request client builder. All right, let's have a look at this. Access token from access token. Two different types, unfortunately. Is I better than anyhow? So that's a good question. I haven't actually used anyhow. I really only started using IR like this past week. It seems good. It's certainly better than the sort of, box dine blah 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 that you have to normally go through. So seems good, but I haven't tried anyhow. So I think one's derived from the other, isn't it? I've got two different kinds of access token going on here, which is a little bit annoying, but Helix client defaults. Hmm. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. The trait bound from OAuth2 access token is not certified. Oh, so access token is an OAuth2. Oh, that's super confusing. What's Helix token? That's a good question. There isn't one. At least there doesn't seem to be. Um, yeah, I think this having two different libraries competing for attention is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So this is a Twitch OAuth2 access token, so it might be better to specify it really carefully. There's too much clutter in here as well. Twitch OAuth2. Yeah. Now, can't just create it, so I need the secret. Hey, Flavius Kid, how you doing? Welcome back to the chaos. Yeah. I actually want this returns and string. So is there any reason I can't just do that? Yes, okay. Man, this is a mess. User ID is going to be in config, and it'll have a very specific type. Returning and string? What is? Now that client is probably wrong too, because I think it's expecting Helix line. Let's just try doing this for now, just to shut it up. Oh, I've just realized it's turned back on those cluttering messages that I hate. There we go, that's better. Access token secret method. Oh yes, it returns an end string. Okay. Missing field client. And initializer. Oh yeah. I really couldn't tell you. You'll have to go and look at the docs. That's what it does. Take it up with the authors of the OAuth2 library. Okay, so this should not be necessary anymore. That's better. And user ID is going to be, let's look at their example again. So user ID of the channel we want to listen to. Okay, well that's really poorly named, to be honest. I have that on record somewhere. It's my user ID. But I don't know where I wrote it down. You can look it up though. Look up Twitch channel user ID. Yeah, this thing. Stream Weasels. There it is. Maybe the cheats way, but what the hell? I think I'd also get it. Oh yeah, room ID. It's right there staring me in the face. Duh. Now I assume that's an actual type. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Now, what's the deal here? Twitch event sub WebSocket URL. Hmm. Okay, it's constant, I guess. Yep. Can't move out of a shared reference. That's completely reasonable. Okay. I think we are approaching a place where something useful might happen. I don't think I need any of this config because we've already repeated it down below. Pretty sure I've dealt with all of that. Now the Helix client default, not sure about that. I think I might need to authenticate it, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. None of this is out of in date anymore. Client ID, client secret. Enjoying the weekend. Excellent. Yeah, it's the end of my weekend. I've got to go back to work tomorrow morning. But it's been good. I've done a mixture of streaming and working on this, and that's some ads. Do apologize for that. Right. Now then, the other thing we need to do is wait for the notification that we have a token before we can do anything. So that's an OIDC. We need event sub. Yeah. Oh, we're already doing it. Sweet. Okay. Then we get the token. Then we use their client builder with redirect policy none. Then we get a user token. In actual fact, we've already got that. So we'll just put a to do in there. This is effectively already available via OIDC state. No sense in doubling up. All right. So WebSocket client, fine. Not sure about the options. Their example uses homegrown options thing, which has their access token, channel login, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, don't know yet. Don't know. But they don't seem to use it in the implementations themselves, so we'll just skip over that for now. So we shouldn't need process message Um, we shouldn't need that one just yet. I might just leave it for a sec. Don't need process welcome message because we've already done it. And this is not useful, seems to me. Okay, so we got connect, and it's going to listen to band messages. Be good if it listens to chat messages as well. So, but we're subscribing to bands. Let's go with where's the subscription bit again? Oh, process welcome message. Okay. So let's subscribe to something more useful. I don't plan on banning a whole lot of people. So client, create, event, subscription, channel. Oh, there's a lot of types in there. Channel. What do we got? Ban, unban, raid. Raid would be good. Cheer, follow. Wonder what the difference is between V1 and V2. Uh, what about chat message? Channel chat message V1. Um, broadcaster. Yeah, that doesn't look right. A user sends a message to a specific chat room. Let's look it up. So docs rs Twitch API channel chat message v1. Oop. It's definitely in Twitch API event sub channel chat message. Maybe it's just the enum. So event sub channel chat. Has it been renamed? Where is it? Am I on the wrong version? Oh, create feature event sub only. I'm pretty sure I've got that. Got a bunch of messages, a bunch of types, but I don't see chat. Am I looking at the wrong version? 0.7.0. I see 7. Hmm. It's clearly there. Am I on? I think I might be on main branch actually. Twitch API. Yeah, I'm on the Get main branch. So they just haven't released it yet. So there it is. Enum member struct implementation new broadcaster user ID and user ID. Event subscription. Where are we? There we are. Broadcaster user ID, self user ID clone, transport self token. Okay, sounds good. So, oh, now we got a problem. Okay. So if we look at the difference between, say, a channel chat message and hmm, the difference between that and, say, one of the ones that does have it, like ban, so in ban, we've got channel ban v1, implementation, broadcaster user ID, which is a public function, whereas, what commits that on? Look at main. Have they removed it? Channel chat message v1, implementation. Oh, just new. I see. So it just takes the broadcaster and the user. All right. Self user ID. What is the difference between these two? The user ID to read chat as. Oh, I see. So the user ID for the channel and the user ID that's supposed to be reading the chat, which is the robot, basically. Okay, cool. So that's cool. So how do we get the bot ID? I've got it. It's in config, but we might need to add it to the WebSocket client thing, unless we just copy the options in that we're passing here, config. And there's probably no reason why not, because that's where the bot ID is. Might want to be careful about using config again, because we've already got one, right? Oh no, we're okay. That's the wrong type, so it's arc config. Yeah, something like that. And then we can just go somewhere. Where's my subscription? There it is. self config. I think it's called bot ID. Yeah, which is a secret. Actually, it's an option secret. But there's no way you would get to this point without it being present. So it's going to be unwrap. Oh, I can't move out of an arc. Yeah. Use of moved value transport. Yeah. All right. That looks vaguely sensible. So now we need a response for it. Notification. Event channel chat message v1 payload. Have no idea what's in the payload. So we'll just fake it till we make it. Println. Good old println. Does that syntax really work? Hmm. Okay, we'll see what happens there. I have no idea. Any other errors? Anything that would stop us from even trying it? Can't think of anything. It'll probably blow up. Let's see if it builds. It did not blow up. Okay, looks like we got the token and everything died. Okay, we panic at max write buffer size must be greater than write buffer size. Okay, sure. I think I changed that actually. So if I look at event sub in Git, I think I tweaked that last time. Max write buffer size. Oh, I commented it out. Okay. So what do we do now? Max. Yeah, let's just get rid of it and see what happens. Uh, 403, subscription, missing proper authorization. Yeah, I think that's probably true because for one thing, I don't create the Helix client authenticated, and for another, I have no idea what claims I'm supposed to ask for. So let's figure that out. Where's my Helix client? We go back to, actually, hang on. Helix client? No. So back to main. Yeah. Request client default client with name, class. unwrap, get the access token, and then the WebSocket client. I mean, there's nothing apart from giving it a name. I mean, what do I do? What do I do myself? I do. Helix line default. All right. Yeah, I need to know what scopes to request on the token. So that would be what? Let's look for the docs maybe. Okay. Get information. Re-exports modules types. All right, so Twitch token claims event sub. Actually, not claims, scopes. Analytics, bits, manage ads, read ads, manage broadcast, read charity, edit commercial, read editors, manage extensions, read goals, read guest star. Didn't even know that was a thing. Read hype train. Huh, that chance. Read polls, read predictions, blah blah, manage raids, redemptions, schedule stream keys, subscriptions, VIPs, moderation, manage chat messages, read chat settings, read chatters. I've already got the chat read, user read broadcast. Okay. Okay. So they've got the chat scopes separately. Then we've got channel bot, channel moderate, chat edit and read, which we've already got. Allows client's bot to act as this user. User read chat. View live stream chat and room messages using event sub. Okay, let's add those two. User read chat and user write chat. Yeah, okay. So that's in OIDC client scope. Add scope, scope new user read chat. Whoa, no. Right. What's your problem with that? Yeah, you're right. Okay, fair enough. So with no other changes, does that actually help? I'm off to enjoy some fresh air. See you later if you're still alive. Awesome, man. Have a good time out in the world, out in the real world, under the sun. Now I'm gonna have to reapprove that because I've changed the scopes. There we go. Still 403. So me, subscription missing proper authorization. Oh, I also need the ban thing, right? Um, I don't know why I would listen to the ban events right now anyway, but let's just see what those are going to be. Moderation read. Yeah, I bet that's it. I mean, I should probably add a lot of these, but let's just go with the basics to start with. One more time through, and we'll have to reapprove it. There it is. Okay, that's right. So we've obviously gotten rid of the things that could possibly be a cause, an easy cause of that. Um, I might just take the bans out of the equation just to make sure that that isn't the problem. Like this one. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll just remove those just in case there's a permissions issue with those. See if we can get messages. Nope. 400 this time. Cannot create a subscription for a user that does not exist. Okay. Well, that certainly makes sense. Um, self user ID clone, self config bot ID clone, unwrap secret. Hmm. So if we look at config, bot ID is Eloquent Robots ID. I can just confirm that that is correct by looking it up in, what was it called, Twitch Weasel? What's it called? Twitch look up user ID. Stream Weasels, that's it. Eloquent robots. Okay, make sure that this is what I've got stored in my password manager. Oh, it's not. Interesting. Okay, that's very true. Um, so what we need is Um, channel to monitor, channel ID. Oh, we've got it here. Okay, channel ID, great. So long default value of robot, actually just bot user ID, which is going to be an option. I don't know that it's really a secret. Yeah. Okay. Um, so we could take that up here. Yeah. So now we can close that and go back here. And this is going to be bot user ID. And this is going to be, we could just pull it straight out of config, in which case we don't need self-config, do we? Oh, I guess we probably do. Um, self-user ID, it's a bit unbalanced because we're going to be pulling that out of config too. But that's okay. When we create WebSocket client, user ID is, instead of using that, we'll just go config user, wait, what's it called? Channel ID. Too many terms for the same thing. Right, unwrap. Oh, it's not a secret. There we go. Okay, that's slightly better. So let's see if it moves us along a little bit. Nope. Oh yeah, it's not a secret, that's why. Oh, hello, it worked. So hopefully, echo to events up. Hey, all right, excellent. And the robot's responding. Okay, cool. So chat event, notification, channel chat message v1 payload, broadcaster ID, broadcaster user login, BASE, magical. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can get chat messages this way. We don't have to listen to IRC. Can we send chat messages this way? So this is very helpful. Nice. Cheer none, color none. All right, so if we go up here, let's do this. Just out of curiosity, does that really work? Uh, ah, that's so cool. All right. This is interesting because broadcast user ID is the person who sent it. I think I've only got one lurker at the moment, but if anyone who's lurking could send a message, that'd be really helpful right now. Otherwise, I might have to log in a different user or something. Um, broadcast user login base, chatter user ID. But that's the thing, like that's just the message, the chatter that's reading it, right? I guess broadcaster in this instance might be, see, I'm confused by that. Message type, badges, set ID moderator, chair none, channel ports none. Hmm. If I, is there any way, do we even have a channel point redeem yet? Highlight my message, that'll do. Okay, so if we go down here, we get channel points redeem. It's not even there. Trouble is we're getting ISC stuff as well. So in ISC, you get channel login base, username eloquent robot. Oh no, hang on. Whoa, was that the amount of time it took to get a channel login? Damn. Broadcasters, base, chatter user ID. So where is the user ID of the person that actually said something? Hmm. All right. So let's just find any other user at all. Um, oh, I know who we can use. Okay. Now we got more messages. Okay, so chatter ID changes. Chatter ID, chatter username changed to the person who's sending the message. The broadcaster ID is always the person whose channel it is. Okay, cool. All right, so um, we should record some of this stuff so that we can use it to uniquely identify someone um, as they appear in the channel, so that we can customize like first greeting and stuff like that. So let's go back to the migrations. We'll go maybe Supabase my something or other. Migration U users. What do we call it? Additional metadata. Alter table users. Actually, it's public users, I think. And then we're going to go add, oh, let me think. Probably user ID as distinct from ID. Maybe Twitch ID would be better. Which is going to be string. What's the compound for alter table? Postgres, alter table. Oh, I see they've started referring to version 16. That's nice. Examples, please. Oh, it's very bright. I wonder if there's a dark mode for the Postgres docs. I just want multiple columns, please. Looks like maybe just, oh, okay, add column, and then just a comma. All right, so add column, Twitch ID text, add column, username, user login. I've already got name. I guess I could store login as distinct from name. I don't know if it really matters. I suppose it does. It probably doesn't, to be honest. I don't know why I would ever need one over the other. Yeah, so maybe I only need the Twitch ID. Yeah, but also not now and unique. All right, Supabase reset, DB reset. Well, this is cool. So if I can demonstrate that I can send chat messages as well using Helix client, then I kind of don't need IRC anymore. Oh, null value in column Twitch ID of relation users. Yeah, sure. That's in the seed, I'm assuming. Yeah. Name, Twitch ID. Base username is going to be, ID is going to be 18460,381. And the robot is somewhere 10601802666 because it's a much newer account. 10601802666. 10601802666. Yeah. Okay. So let's do that again. So time 9:10ish. Not too bad. Okay. Okay. Back in a sec, making another cuppa. All right. Cup of tea equipped. Last little stint. Okay, so we modified that. Now we know we're listening to event sub stuff. Oh, air brake. Okay, now I need to find out if I can also use Helix to send a chat message. Because if we can do that, we really don't need IRC for too much, which would be great. Um, so how do I find out about that? Trouble is this version of the documentation is not best because it still refers to 0.07, 0.7. So possibly we go to source, Helix, endpoints maybe, chat, get chatters, blah, 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 send chat message. Here we go. Fixed documentation. All right. Construct a send chat message request with the send chat message request new method. All right. Let's try that. So um, if we go to uh, event sub chat message here. Okay. So then we want to respond to that chat message with, so what are our details here? We've got message, pong, 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 pong. You know what? Let's just create a new message from someone, maybe me. All right. So we've got broadcaster username. Oh, I see. That was the robot's response. And this is from IRC. This is from event sub. So if chatter username is Basey, so let's see if we can go in payload. Oh, I see. That's message. So is there such a thing as message chatter? No, I don't think there is. I think it would be payload. So chatter username. possibly? No such field. Okay. All right. So I guess message is everything. In which case, if shadow username. Wait, what type is message now? It is a message chat channel chat message v1. Okay. Shadow user name. Um, eloquent games. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Heads up channel chat message v1. Hmm. So what fields do I have available to me? Channel chat message v1 payload. So is it possible that this also has a payload? Nope. Uh, so we got payload, which consists of a subscription and a message, and a message E. The fact that I tried to go to definition and the fan spun up is a bit concerning. Oh, there we go. Um, verification request, verification notification. Huh. Well, we know it's a notification. And then that gets us payload. Is verification request, is verification, is notification, payload. How do I get this stuff out? Let's see what we got here. Um, how do I get this stuff out is pretty much the issue that I'm trying to answer. How does the stuff come out? Hmm. Right, let's go back to examples and see if we can find how to get the details. But I mean, what am I printing? I'm printing message as a whole, right? Um, oh, okay, it's a notification because we see that there. And the notification has a channel chat message payload. And that's the bit we're interested in. Just out of interest, okay, so we've just got that bit. So I should be able to go cheddar username, right? No such field. To which event sub payload has a field name subscription? I'm Ross confused again. What's going on here? Uh, Maybe I can get it from payload. What type is this? So this is the event. Okay, so that's where those methods come from. Hmm. And I'm assuming it doesn't have the other stuff. Yeah. So how do I get to the rest of the message? I thought this was to some extent destructuring. I think I need some help from the Oracle. Seems to me. Um, Actually, what's in metadata? Hmm. Let's ask ChatGPT for a little assistance. Given which, when the right event sub notification occurs, rinse. How the individual fields of the channel chat message v1 payload accessed use chatter username as an example. Right, that's kind of what I thought, but they're using this different syntax. Hmm. Channel chat message v1 payload. Yeah, that's more normal syntax. So what is the, so they're trying to use Rust destructuring syntax. Uh, I I expected to be able to destructure via but the compiler reports no such field. Explain. And its actual structure. Thanks. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this. Um, and do something like um, cheddar user name message text, something like that. Field access isn't supported in a format string. Yeah, I thought this was wrong. Um, Rust string interpolation. Huh, interesting. You can. They must have added it. Field access isn't supported. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes total sense actually. Rust Analyzer has been very slow right now. Right, and this should be payload, and this should be payload cheddar user name, and I still have no confidence that it's actually going to work. Channel chat message available fields are subscription and message. Okay. Yeah, what's going on with this? How do I get to where I need to get to? Channel chat message v1. I need the notification. ID status cost condition created at. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, wait a sec. We might be shadowing this. Let's just make sure. No, definitely not. And no field text. I am thoroughly confused. Subscription and message. How do I get to the values? This seems so fundamental. What am I missing? Payload channel, channel chat view, message v1. It's almost recursive. Let's go back to event sub, not channel, yeah, channel chat, message, event subscription, payload. I mean, it very clearly is what we're looking for. How on earth do I get to the values I need? I wonder if, should I be doing this? Ah, this is looking promising. Okay, I was using the wrong type. I have this inexplicable urge to tell the LLM where I went wrong, or where it went wrong. Uh, okay, that's much better. I just had to use the right type. Okay, it's expecting me to use. Oh, that's really annoying. Do I have to cast it somehow? What am I? Oh, I don't suppose. Yeah. So payload is an event. So the other structure was right. Oh, I had such high hopes for that. It looked like it was working. Do I need to provide, um, do I maybe need to provide the generic argument to it? This payload is obviously not the way to go. It's weird to me that message works and the other values don't. Let's look up payload in the docs. Maybe they've got something I missed. It's probably a normal pattern in Rust that I just don't know about yet. Subscription and message. pass notification, pass string slice as a payload. Let payload channel follow v2. So can I do this? I can't imagine so. No. Generic guides. Oh, right. But I'm sure it still won't work. Oh, really? Hmm. Yeah, no. What about in the issues? Maybe other people have asked a bit more about this. No. Payload. Uh, implement all Helix endpoints. Man, I just need one really solid example of how to unpack stuff. What about in here? Notification. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So hang on. What is M in this context? Ah, here we go. Use Twitch event so message as M, payload as P. Sure. Some people have reported weird bouncing when subscribing. Okay, I think I'm with you. So you destructure it all out of here. Oh, that would have been so useful to know earlier. So, um, so we destructure message, and then message is message notification. Quite wordy, but that's okay. Um, and then we specify what kind of notification it is. So channel, chat, message, v1, payload, and then we get our details. Right. So that means I can get message, yeah, message ID, message type, but just message in this case. Um, and chatter user name. And then the default values, okay. I want Twitch API message. What the hell? Oh, okay, it's just a warning. Sweet. So that actually stands a good chance of working. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's rerun that and see if it does anything useful. Okay, blah, 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 build, 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 run, uh, subscribe to messages. Boy, there it is. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so if that's the case, um, we can target messages by, right, so this is where we test Helix send message, right? So um, if chatter user name is eloquent geek games, yep, so we should, oh, hang on. Can't compare Twitch nicknames with string, sure. So toString, I guess. Um, so now we need to be able to send a Helix client message, which is should be something like send chat message or Helix chat. Helix chat, send chat announcement, send chat message potentially. Send a shout out. Oh, sweet. Send chat announcement. Send a shout out, send chat announcement. Is there really no send chat message? You know what? Let's just go to the chat module. Send chat announcement. I'm sure I said a send chat message. Not examples. Twitch API, source, Helix, endpoints, chat, send chat message. There we go. Okay. send chat message body. Okay. Helix chat, send chat message response equals client rec post request body token. All right. So how are we using that now? We're referring to self client, I'm guessing. Self client. Yeah, because we're creating subscriptions. But there's no reason we couldn't send a message. So let's go further up. 27, self client, send chat. Oh, it's only referring to send chat announcement. Send chat message. Doesn't seem to be on the client itself. Whereas send chat announcement, announcement body, try to body, new. Hmm. How do I actually invoke this function? Client ext. Is it behind a feature maybe? Convenience functions. Okay. Send chat message. No. Okay. Um, hmm. So does that mean that I have to invoke it without it being on the client itself? Uh, and then you just use client rec post. Okay. All right. So it's not a convenience method, at least not yet. Um, so let's look at that. All right. First of all, let's get the imports. Uh, oh, I think that's the wrong type actually. There we go. Okay, then we go self client rec post request body, and the token is going to be self token. This creates an owned interest instance just for comparison. Oh, okay. I did not know you could do that. That's really helpful. Huh. Man, Rust Analyzer is slow. Okay, unused variable, sure. Um, and what we would like to do is get the broadcaster ID from the message, which is broadcaster user ID. The sender ID, which is going to be self config bot user ID clone, and the message. Oh yeah, unwrap. And the message is essentially uh, you don't belong here, spam. Okay, that could be interesting. So kill this, restart it. Okay, so now if this account sends a message, that's awesome. Okay, fantastic. So I don't actually need IRC at all. Let's just confirm that this works. Um, nice. Well, that's cool. So I can probably ditch Twitch IRC at least in the meantime, especially if we can get more and more things implemented in Twitch API Events Hub. Okay, awesome. That's really cool. So pleased. Um, so let's crank all that through. Plus we've got the whole Supabase thing. Now, does this get committed? What's in here? Migrations, the seed, the config, and the get ignore. Okay, so we've got a is there a Git directory in there? No, just the get ignore. All right, there's probably no reason I shouldn't commit that. It's probably designed to be. Um, uh, add back event sub, um, add Supabase. Sweet. Sorry, baby. All right. Well, that's pretty exciting. Things are working. So in actual fact, I could rip out most of Twitch API and be very happy. Not Twitch API, Twitch IRC. Okay. Well, I think that's all I got for now. So let's read out of here. And probably into Toggle a bit because, yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you did, if you're looking, fantastic. And I think we can only go up from here. See you next time.